Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. How are you guys doing today? Yay! Happy Thursday. As I said yesterday, you're gonna hear me complain that I'm tired. Yeah, we had our breast cancer walk today. We do it every year. So yeah, I got all my steps in, which is great. But my knees, my poor knees. Oh God. Literally came home and I took the longest nap. Like I slept for so long. But it was fun. It was good, you know, community work ethics, all of that. It was good. Yeah, love it. Lots of fun. Yeah. Ooh, some fun things to talk about. Yeah. I have something from so the Victoria's Secret fashion show took place, and as always, everybody looks fabulous. But there's a lot of things that came out of it that kind of bothered me. One, Twice was a musical guest, and I love Twice. I'm a huge Twice fan. I've seen them twice. Oh, I love them. I think they might possibly be my favorite girl group, K-pop wise. So I love Twice. And they performed. Not all of them. I think it was only 4 out of 5. No, 5 out of 4. It was it 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 4? Hold on. I'm getting my numbers wrong. There's 9 of them. I think there was only 4 that performed. Hold on. It was Nayeon, Momo, Jiho, and Suyi. So yeah, 4 out of the 9. Yes, 4 out of the 9 performed. And they sounded great. However, Tsuyu, she had a bit of a cold, so her voice cracked. Either way, she's singing live. I mean, it's a voice cracking. And also, it's their first time doing the fashion show and for American audiences too. And on like a big scale. So I mean, if she was nervous, whether she had a cold or not, I mean, a voice crack is a voice crack. At least you know they're live, right? Anyway, so apparently a lot of aunties and once the name of the fandom of Twice is Once. I was gonna say once haters. So these once haters and Twice haters are going after her, saying, "Oh, she can't sing live," blah 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 blah. And I'm like, guys, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that serious. She had a voice crack. Yake, like, move on. I don't know what else to tell you. Just move on with your life, like, bro. But a lot of aunties are going after her to the point that she made a tweet apologizing. She just said, "I'm sorry." I'm like, girl, you don't need to apologize for anything. You're on a big global stage. Where's everybody else? In their house? Like, no. So I will personally fight anybody who criticizes her. I have a bat and I'm not afraid to use it. I will make your knees hurt as much as mine do right now. Leave her alone, okay? I love TT. Yes, it did come out 2016. I love it. Don't ask me if I know the whole dance because the answer is yes. I love it. Their best music to listen for first timers. Okay, my favorite song from Twice is What Is Love. That came out 2018, I believe. Let me just make sure. It was 2018. Yeah, 28. Yes. Okay. I was just making sure. But yeah, 2018. I love that song. It's so good. Okay. So I love that song. If you want like OG Twice, Ooh Ah Ooh is also a good one. I believe that was their debut. I like that one. I think that music video is really good. That's like my, I want to say my third favorite Twice song. I'm gonna pull up all the Twice songs that I have, a ranking. But I do recommend What Is Love. I think it's a cute song, and the video is cute. They like do a lot of references to like rom-com movies, and they're dressing up and dancing and all of that. Like, so I think it's I like it. I think it's a cute, fun video. But yeah, I'll start with that one. Dance the Night Away is also a really good one. Well, basically just listen to their whole discography. I recommend everything, binging it all. Let's see. Ooh, Breakthrough is their Japanese one. So if you want some J-pop, they also do J-pop. Breakthrough is my #1 favorite J-pop one. And then they have, I'm gonna just like go into my, there we go. Twice. I think you have to like search twice Korean and twice Japanese. Like you can't, like they have them separated. Hold on. Why do they have them separated? Twice. There you go. Japanese songs. It's so whatever. Oh, Kura Kura, also love it. Signal. Okay, Signal is my second favorite song. And when it first came out, people literally like were hating on it, saying that it was too cutesy and blah blah blah. And I'm like, shut up. It's perfect. And even Twice themselves aren't big fans of the song, which like makes me so sad. One year they were doing like at the end of the show, at the end of the concert, I mean, they have like this kind of like a wheel of fortune kind of thing, except when you spin it, it lands on a song and they have to perform. And it landed on Signal. And you know what they said? They said, "Can we please do this again? We don't want to do Signal." Like, ah! What do you mean you don't want to do Signal? Anyway, I love Signal. Candy Pop. Oh, Candy Pop. I love Candy Pop. That's my second favorite Japanese one. Sabrina Carpenter actually did a cover of Candy Pop a few years ago, so it was so cute. But I recommend Twice. I love them. My bias is Momo. She's amazing. Momo is my bias, but Jiho is my bias breaker. Like, oh my god, she's like looks phenomenal. Like, all these years I have been thirsting after Momo, and Jiho has been creeping up slowly, and now she's like glowing. She's literally just shining. I'm like, I'm sorry, Jiho, what are you doing? What's your routine? I love you. She's amazing. I love Jiho, and she deserves everything, because she's been, I believe she was one of the longest trainees at JYP. She got accepted at 10 years old. So yeah, she started training at 10 years old, and she's been criticized because when she first started, she wasn't the most skinniest, which honestly I think it's so stupid. You look at her and she's not even big in any way. She never was, but by South Korean K-pop standards, she was apparently not their size. And also her skin was like a bit darker, so she was criticized for that too, even though she's absolutely gorgeous. But she worked so hard, and when Twice finally debuted, usually there's like a leader of the group, and usually when the leader is chosen, the company does it for them. The company gives you your roles, whether you're a visual, main vocal, main dancer, leader, all of that. But in Twice's case, the girls actually voted for a leader themselves, and they picked Jiho. And I was like, yes, no one deserves this more. She's been there so long. She's worked so hard, and the girls knew and recognized this, and they picked her to be the leader. According to JYP, the company, they wanted Nayeon to be the leader because she won, I believe, first place in their contest. Twice started as some K-pop groups do, from a survival show. Their show was called 16. There was 16 girls, and they narrowed it down to 9. And Nayeon won first place, which, don't get me wrong, she's super phenomenal and super talented. and she was supposed to be by the company's choice the leader, but the girls ended up voting and they picked Jiho. So oh, I love them. And I love how family oriented the girls are with each other. Like they just, and they're so fun and they're so silly, and I love them. I love Twice. Yeah, show me your K-pop playlist. All right. Yes, finally you guys can see the T channel. About time. I don't know what happened. I mean, with the T channel, I literally deleted and made a new one, and so I guess that worked. The Dream one, I didn't do anything to that one, so I guess y'all can see it now. I have no idea what the problem was, but whatever, it's fixed. Y'all can see it. Yay. Hello, Wander. Hello, hello. Yes, Idol Standards is completely different, and it's insane. Yeah, they're so out there. The first seasons of 101 production. Oh my god, 101 production, and then there was 48 production. Oh god, there's just so many survival shows. I used to love survival shows, but I don't know, I think as I got older and the trainees got younger, I started feeling very bad for them. So every time one got eliminated, I would start crying. Even if I wasn't like a huge fan of them, I felt bad because I feel like everybody should be able to reach their dreams. And so seeing these kids, literally kids, get like annihilated and humiliated on like on national TV and get eliminated and lose out on their dream, like it would break my heart. So I had to stop watching. I wanted everybody to win. I'm like, why must they compete? Just debut them all. Come on. Everyone deserves their dreams. But yeah, that's why I had to stop watching them. They're so young. They don't deserve to have their heart broken like that. Anyway, I can't watch them, but I wish them all the best. I know it's a competition, but I want them all to win. They're just children. Literally, they're like what, 13 or 15 years old. Pobrecitos. I can't do it. No. Oh god. But yeah, that was from the Victoria's Secret beauty fashion show, and that was one of them. They do get a lot of advertising. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Some people like actually end up doing their own solo stuff if they were really good, and they can just like make their own money and stuff being on their own, and then they get signed that way. So who was it? It was goodness, Somi? Jeon Somi, she was in the group, it was a temporary group, IOI, and from there she ended up going to, I think she was in JYP first, and then she went to YG. She's like, I think it's the black label with YG, and so she's there now. But with her being in the show and temporary group IOI, she got so much support, and because she got all that support, JYP kind of like dropped the ball. But seeing how people were supporting her and cheering for her, she ended up going somewhere that was going to do something for her career. So that kind of like gave her the push to go to a company that literally believed in her instead of staying at JYP, because JYP, if you know their reputation, they kind of have their favorites. It's like it's pretty obvious, it's pretty blaring who they like and who they're putting on the back burner. Day 6. But yeah, it's JYP, they have they're pretty meh. Yeah, people really like Somi. But yeah, I like some of the songs that she's been releasing. I think they're pretty good. If I want a show that's good on kids competition, yes, Gordon Ramsay Kids Kitchen Show. I did see, yes. He's so nice to them, and whenever he like does quote insult them, it's like in a playful way that they laugh about it. He called a kid a donut, and the kid just like started laughing. He was like, "You donut," and the kid's just like cracking up. So yeah, that is how you do it. He's like so sweet to the kids. The adults, fuck the adults, but to the kids, he's so nice. I love that. Yes. But also coming off of the Victoria's Secret fashion show, this kind of like really irked me. So there was an athlete, I want to get her name right. So her name is Angel Reese. She is a basketball player, and she was asked to walk the Victoria's Secret show runway. She is the first pro athlete to star in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. So she's the first one. And then Suni Lee also walked on the fashion show, but I believe she walked twice. Didn't she walk twice? Well, so she can't be the first pro athlete if Suni already walked it. Hold on. I thought she walked it twice. Hold on. Suni Lee. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I saw some news that she did it twice, but never mind. So Suni Lee, the Olympian, also debuted along with Angel Reese as the first pro athletes to walk the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And people were absolutely, and by people, I'm pretty sure you will understand some people who were so upset that Angel Reese was walking the runway. They're saying that she did not fit the Victoria's Secret Angel body status, that she didn't look like the part to be a Victoria's Secret Angel, and that enraged me. As someone who has seen the tabloids shame Kate Upton, J-Lo, Britney Spears for being quote obese, this is ridiculous. Those women were not obese. It was just the early 2000s, and everybody had to be skeleton stick skinny. And there's these people who still believe that her body isn't good enough to be a Victoria's Secret Angel. First of all, she's a professional athlete. Her body is already unattainable by average standards. She's like 6 feet tall, super athletic. To get her physique, you need to train as hard as she does. She's a professional basketball player. It is her job. So she's literally has to train in order to keep her career. If I want to look like her, I need to be training like her. I'm not going to do that. I don't have to do that. I'm not a professional basketball player. But yeah, people were like so upset that she doesn't like look the part to be an angel. I'm like, you're insane. Her physique, like I said, it's unattainable by average standards. I mean, it's possible. You just have to really bust your ass for it. But these people that criticize her are the ones that are just sitting on their lazy asses and don't want to put in the work. They just want to be, yeah, exactly. It's the stick figure. They just want stick figures because they want to justify their crazy crash diets. And it's like, you know, some of the most gorgeous women are very muscular, and they have a beautiful physique that they train hard. And yes, the actual Victoria's Secret Angels, the models themselves, are thin, but they train hard. It is their livelihood to be a model, so they do have to train a lot. And I've seen the workout regimen that these angels have to do in order to maintain their physique. It's insane. Like, they have to do ridiculous workouts on top of having a healthy diet, which they can afford, because as much as people want to argue, having a healthy diet, it does cost money, and they have the money. But these people that are just criticizing, they believe that they have the ideal perfection to be a Victoria's Secret Angel. Like, I've seen some of them criticizing, and they believe that they fit simply because they're stick skinny, that they could be an angel. And my answer to you guys that think that you can be an angel just because you're skinny, the answer is no. Absolutely not. High fashion models have a certain uniqueness to them. Everybody just sees and it's like, oh, they're just skinny models. No, but that's not how it works. Yes, I'm not gonna sit here and lie that the fashion industry still doesn't, promote skinny models, because it even though they have been more inclusive over the years. I mean, come on, there are still some very thin models, but it's not just your weight. They are looking for something unique, and these Instagram models are not gonna cut it. If you are an Instagram model or somebody who makes their money off of social media, you are most likely not what they're looking for. I've seen what they're looking for. I work in the industry. I lived in a model house, for goodness sake. I know what these people are looking for, and it's not these social media influencers. Like, maybe they'll invite a social media influencer as a novelty, but as an actual professional model, no. For high fashion, there is something that they're looking for. And most of these people that are criticizing and have been criticizing do not have it. They can sit there on their asses all day long and complain that somebody that they don't believe should be on there, they complain this whole time, but they're not going to be chosen. They never will be. That's not how it works. And they think, oh, I'm beautiful and I'm thin, so I'm going to be a model. You gotta have more than that, honey. You really do. Like, there's a reason why modeling classes exist. So, come on. I know I can be delusional, but not that delusional. No. Yeah, they don't realize how much work it takes to get in shape. Hi, VS. Hello. Welcome. I'm just going off on a little model tangent. People would get shocked finding out how different body shapes you get from training for different sports. Yes. Everybody, you can train as good as an angel or as a professional athlete, but your body is probably not going to look exactly like that. It's going to look different because your body is different. You need to do what your body is asking of you. It's like I think it was maybe a few weeks ago I said this, that there was this girl on social media. She was posting on TikTok that when she was thin, she was miserable, and you can literally see in her eyes, like in her face, like literally the light in her eyes was gone. But then when she started eating and doing the work that her body was needing, it was like she radiated happiness and joy. Like, the way she worded it was, I was feeding my body like a chihuahua when it really was a German shepherd. I like that analogy that she used. But she was like, once she's actually started listening to her body and giving it the calories that it needed, she glowed up phenomenally. She's gorgeous. She's curvy. There is light in her eyes. Like, she looks like she wants to live life, versus when she was like super thin. She just looked, you could tell that she was miserable. And so now that she like listened to her body and was doing everything that her body needed from her, she looked great. No, she wasn't that super stick thin beauty standard that people are trying to push, but she's still gorgeous. Like, she was absolutely stunning. And people need to realize that your body is different. No matter what you do, it's not going to look the same as what you see on social media or in the magazines or on stage. And you need to own that. And that uniqueness is what these agents are looking for. They want to know, like, what makes you different than the model next door. There's a reason why supermodels are known by name, because they have a unique quality that people can recognize them from. Even just like a walk. So Bella Hadid, I'm gonna go off on this. I love talking about this. Hello, Richard. Yes, we'll get started. Yeah. I'm just going off on a little tangent. Balance in muscle and fat, totally different. Absolutely, 100%. Where was my tangent going? Oh God. Everyone's bodies are different. You need to know what your body needs. Yes, not everyone uses the same hygiene products because their bodies need different things. Exactly. Like even skincare. People always recommend or ask for my recommendations for skincare. And I always ask them, what's your skin type? And they're like, well, what do you use? I'm like, I can't tell you what I use because my skin is naturally very oily and prone to acne. So the products I use are a mixture of oil products because, you know, in order to balance out the oil on my face, I have to use oil products to get a good pH balance. And also because I am acne prone, I have to avoid some things, and the things that I avoid are probably the things that you need. And on top of that, I have rosacea, so I need to use a daily ointment in order to keep that under control. Otherwise my skin, like my cheeks, are gonna flare up and be all red and itchy. So like I don't like giving people skincare recommendations simply by them asking what I use. Like, what is your skin type? And then from there I can be like, okay, try this brand, that brand, and this brand. And I can tell you what to try, but I cannot tell people, I use this, this, and this, you should use it too, because it's not gonna work that way. It's different. Like, you can't use the same thing that I can. I'm not gatekeeping anything. I just don't want to give you the products I use and then you ruin your face. That's your face. I'm not gonna, well, I don't want to scar your face. No, I want to help your face. Everyone's bodies need different things. But yeah, so that uniqueness is what these agents are looking for. And Bella Hadid, in her Victoria's Secret fashion walk this week, without even seeing her face, I saw her walking and my immediate response was, that's Giselle. And then it took me a few seconds. I'm like, wait, that's not Giselle. Giselle retired, and it was Bella Hadid. Bella Hadid studied Giselle's walk, and she even like dyed her hair blonde. So she was doing an homage to Giselle. And she did such an amazing job doing that, because when she rocked the runway, I literally thought it was Giselle's walk. That's how iconic and different you need to be from other models, to the point where seeing you walk, people are like, I know who that is. Wait, like, even though this one was Bella Hadid, she did her work and she studied it. And again, it was an homage to Giselle, and she rocked it. She did it perfectly. But for people to recognize the walk and be like, that's Giselle's walk, that's because Giselle had something unique and special about her. And all these other models that people know, they have something about them. You can't just be Instagram copy and paste and expect to walk these high fashion runway shows. It's not gonna work. Hi, Chill, welcome. What did you miss? Me going off a tangent on the Victoria's Secret fashion show because people sit on their lazy couches and criticize. I hate when that happens. No. An example for you, the weight thing doesn't work well for you for losing weight, but swimming, hunting, and soccer, you lose pounds and gain muscle like there's no tomorrow. Yes, everyone's body reacts different to workouts. So I used to do HIIT workouts, which HIIT is the high intensity interval training. And I was doing that because supposedly it helps you, you know, with losing weight. With me and my back and like all the rods and stuff, I have to keep my weight down, otherwise pain is gonna come back and all that stuff. So I was doing HIIT, and for some reason I felt like I was gaining more weight than I was losing, and it was insane because I'm doing these high intensity workouts. And turns out my body, when I'm doing these intense workouts, it's responding in a way, it has to do with also your hormones. My cortisol levels were going up because of the stress from the high interval training that I was putting on my body. So my cortisol was going up, making my weight go up. Once I stopped doing that and actually did, like, I did more dancing exercises. I did more walking, stepping, elliptical, anything that wasn't like super high intensity. I was losing pounds. I was losing pounds, yeah. And then I did weight training, but not super heavy weights to stress myself out again. And I was gaining muscle. Like, everyone's body reacts differently. You know, people are saying, yeah, do HIIT training to lose weight and all of this. Didn't work for me. I tried it, and turns out my body was reacting negatively towards it. So can't do it. Like, maybe I could do a warm-up, like a 5-10 minute HIIT warm-up, so that my body can be like, all right, we're awake. But I can't do an entire 40 to an hour training like I used to. Like, it was great for my endurance, don't get me wrong, but for what I was trying to achieve, it didn't work out for me. Yeah, muscle is more dense than fat, yes. So mostly when you exercise, you feel thinner while having the same weight or even heavier than before. Exactly. So a lot of people like don't really get that, and so they think like, I'm working out but my weight is the same and blah blah blah. And so as much as I don't like to look at the scale, I still have one just to like check in once in a while, not to like obsess over my weight, but I mean, it's, again, I kind of have to keep mine down. But at the same time, I take it with a grain of salt, because water weight comes into effect, and also muscle it's more dense. So you'll either have the same weight or even heavier while still looking thin. A good way to determine is your clothes. Like, how do your pants feel? How do your clothes feel? Even though the number on the scale is still like, I've been going up like 2-3 pounds, like sparingly. It like goes up and down, but it doesn't make me freak out, because when I put on my pants, they fit so much better. And I'm like, yeah, so this is fluctuating, like the weight is fluctuating on the scale, but in real life, when I put on my clothes, I feel amazing. I feel so good. So again, I take that number with a grain of salt. This is just something to look at, but I've noticed that my clothes fit better. I have more energy. I'm like, this is great. It is amazing. I love it. Again, it could be water weight, or it could be an addition of muscle mass. Like, you never know. But I feel great, and I feel like I look great. Silhouette and weight are separate things. Absolutely. Of course. Yep. This is something a lot of so-called health people keep ignoring. People don't realize that these intense training that put the body into survival mode will prioritize using less fat, and any food you eat get turned into fat to make you live longer. Yes. Yep. People ignore the science. There's an actual true science to health. And these so-called fitness influencers who don't know and don't study any of this are like trying to push something that is not healthy. And real trainers, people who actually study the health sciences, they're the ones that tell you eat the damn pizza, eat the fucking ice cream. Like, an influencer, a fitness influencer will tell me this has less calories. Substitute this with cottage cheese for more protein. Like, they're gonna give all these crazy things, but an actual professional health advisor, whether it's a nutritionist or a professional trainer, they're gonna tell you it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Like, eat what you want. Obviously, don't like eat a shit ton of burgers and fries in like an hour. One, that's not good for your digestion, and two, you're gonna make yourself sick. But they're also not gonna be like, don't fucking eat. Like, if your body is craving that burger, eat the fucking burger. Like, you have to listen to what your body is trying to tell you. I like to call myself an intuitive eater, because I eat what my body wants. And I mean, obviously I'll limit my body if it wants me to eat an entire tub of ice cream, because I'm like, we're gonna throw up later, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit. So I have to like stop myself before I make myself sick. But if I want to eat something, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna be like, I can't have this on a Wednesday. I have to wait until like Friday or Saturday. The only way I'm waiting to eat a meal is if I'm waiting for my paycheck. That's it. Okay? I do meal prep things, but that's mainly because of my laziness in the middle of the week. So like I use Sundays and I meal prep some things, like whether it's I'm going to work or maybe for dinner. But that's for my own laziness, and I have it like separated, and I do like to put in like healthy stuff in there. So I'm like, okay, I have my greens in here, I have my chicken, I have these things that are good, but they're things that I want. I'm like, I'm craving a good chicken and a salad, so I'm gonna do that. It's that simple. That's what my body wants. And then sometimes my body was like, you know what? How about we just eat the salad today? That's it. I only want the salad. Cool. Only the salad. Or maybe we just want the chicken. Just eat the chicken straight off the fork and that's it. No, nothing else. Cool. That's fine. Listen to your body. When everyone started doing CrossFit because of influencers, I remember that. It was so crazy. And then all these CrossFit places were opening. They're out of business now. The new CrossFit is Pilates, which I will go on a tangent while we're playing the game. I've been talking for so long. Let's get into the game. I have a Pilates tangent. That's becoming, it's been increasing. And I love Pilates. I do Pilates. I do morning Pilates here when I wake up. Or I do morning yoga. I love doing that stuff. It's these influencers that piss me off. But I'll get into my tangent. Yeah. If you ignore what your body wants to eat, there's a chance to cause depress. Yes, and depress will cause weight gain or loss. It's literally different for people. Exactly. When I get stressed, there was a period in my work where I was stressed out, if you guys remember. Before I got the help and everything, and I was like working late and stuff, I was gaining weight. I was stressed. And the thing is, I wasn't like eating. Like I would have a snack, or I would like just munch on things. I wouldn't have like proper meal, and yet my body was still retaining the weight. My friend, she was also super stressed at work, and she was eating the same way I was, but she lost a lot of weight. So both of us, same situation, stress from work. I gained weight, she lost weight. So we were both like, what? But that's just the differences in our bodies. That's how our bodies react. Everyone's different. You have to argue with your body. You can't eat dozen donuts at once. Yes, that's where your impulse control needs to come in. Like I said, sometimes my body is like, eat the entire pint of ice cream. And I'm like, I don't want to throw up, so no. I have to restrain myself. Especially because I love sweets. Oh, I love sweet food, but I also have to limit that because your girl is prone to cavities. I always have been. And so I that's for a whole different, that's not a weight reason, that's a teeth reason. Don't drink 8 cups of water a day. Drink whenever you get thirsty. Yep. I did try to do 8 cups of water a day. Drink a lot of water, jugs of water. You know what happened? I felt like the water was sitting at the back of my throat the whole day. Like I was reverse drowning. That's what it felt like. And every time I burped, I felt like the water was gonna come back up or something. I'm like, listen, I understand water is good for you, but sometimes it can be much. And also, sometimes water doesn't give you the hydration that it thinks it's giving you. Hello, Tristina. Yes, looking respectfully. It's okay. I'm not looking respectfully, so it's fine. The thing that water is missing is doesn't have the electrolytes or even the iodine that you need. Because, hey, there's the iodine and salt is good for you. Obviously, too much salt is bad. It's moderation. But you do need that iodine in your body. But sometimes water just doesn't give you... If you drink a lot of water and you're still thirsty and you still feel dehydrated, you need electrolytes. Get a Gatorade, get a sports drink, drink IV. That is what your body needs. And everyone's like, just drink water if you're thirsty, you're dehydrated. Like, sometimes your body is like, okay, we have the water, we need the extra nutrients. So that's what, every time I feel that way, I like go downstairs because my apartment complex has a vending machine. So I go down to the lobby and I get a Gatorade. That's what I need. That is the best one. Your body literally tells you all the time when you need water, when you need food, when you are sick. Exactly. Your body will tell you what it needs. Like, I know I had like COVID and I was sick and I was in bed. That's what my body needed. But there are times when I'm not sick, like, I'll make plans. Like I don't know, the Friday, I'll be like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go on a walk outside. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here because I need to run these errands. And I wake up and my body is like, no, not today. We need to rest today. Like, you know what? We can go on a walk, but a relaxing walk. We're not gonna go on a power walk. We're gonna walk around, enjoy the sights, and then we're gonna come back inside and we're going to have a nice relaxing day. And I'll like lay down. I'll do a face mask and my body's like, yeah, this is what we needed. We needed to relax. You were doing a lot this whole week, so just calm down. So yeah, it does tell you when you're doing too much. It's that simple. Yeah. Yes, learn body language at school so people can listen to their own bodies. Listen to your bodies. Yes, do not listen to these fitness influencers that are just trying to get money out of you. I mean, that's literally what they want. The game, yes! Oh my god, I've just been talking for so long. Yes, we'll get into the game. Let's get into it. Yeah! There it is. Yes. Okay. I know I had like a long tangent. I'm still not done with my tangent. Ooh, let me fix myself. There we go. And this is Silent Still 2. If you look behind me, there's Silent Still 1. Hold on, let me move. There we go. That's the first one. I've never played the first one. I saw this one was released and I went straight to it. It wasn't until after there was a Silent Still 1. And don't judge me, but I didn't see Silent Still 2. I just saw Silent Still. I wasn't until like after I was like, is that a 2? It's a 2. It's the same with working out. If you need to rest that day, then rest. Absolutely. 100%. There's a reason why professional trainers, not influencers, professional trainers give you rest days because your body needs that to heal. Especially if you are building muscle, your muscle fibers need to rebuild themselves because that's what building muscle is. You're essentially breaking your muscles in order for them to get bigger, and then they rebuild themselves. You have to rest. 100%. Ancient humans don't just drink, they also drink fruits or plants. Yeah, to get the sugar, minerals, iron, and fiber. Exactly. Yep. When you're eating too much, you feel uncomfortable when you're full, and some people keep shoving even more food. I cannot do that. Listen, my eyes tend to be bigger than my stomach, but once I'm full. Can't do it. Yeah, exactly. Do not confuse this game with another. This is Silent Still. So this is about a sleep paralysis. I don't want to say demon, but you will see a demon. So the beauty thing about this game and why I'm like super excited to play it is that this is more psychological. In the description it said instead of jump scares, this is gonna give you more of a creepy factor. So I'm like, all right, okay. Not that I don't mind jump scares, but I do like the psychological factor. Let's get into it. Also, my model seems to be lagging a bit. Please don't crash. All right, let's play. Oh yes, warning. This game contains deeply unsettling imagery and psychological horror. Proceed only if you appear to question what's real. I'm excited. Okay, let's see. Okay, Alright, this is it. I've seen other people explore this place. Can't wait to check it out myself. Oh, am I breaking and entering? Alright, we're gonna start with crime. Okay, that's running. Do I open it? Okay, flashlight. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What are your... Oh. Oh, I don't want to go back to the menu. I was gonna see if there was your, like, controls or something, but okay. There we go. E. Got it. There's the controls. That's what I was looking for. Can I close the door? Yeah. Oh, fuck! Did I... Did I open the door again? No. Go upstairs. Okay. Ooh. This is moving a lot. Okay. I'm exploring. Oof. Ah! It pushes me back. That's funny. Ooh, a creepy ass library, because that's exactly what I was hoping to find. Is it just me, or is this flashlight like bouncing around? There was no way to fix that. Nope. Nope. Okay. It's a bit too bouncy. So what are we looking for? By the way, if you're not hearing anything, it's not you, it's the game. It's very, very low. I'm gonna put the volume up a bit more on my end, and let me put it up on your end, because I'm like not really hearing anything either. Alright. You know what, maybe for this one I should probably put on a headset. Ooh, is that an orb? Wait, can I crouch? Nope. Okay. Alright, are those falling orbs like spiritual orbs, or am I getting poisoned with asbestos? I'd rather take the haunting. Okay, creepy ass library. Okay, spider webs. Okay, nothing in here. Wait, is that the exact same shelf? That's spooky. Okay. You only played Shattered Memories on the Wii a long time ago. It was scariest thing ever because the Wii remote would vibrate and make sounds. Oh, that's frightening. And you had to listen to the whispers? Ah, the whispers! Okay. This one doesn't open? Nope, okay. Oh, is that all that's upstairs? Ooh, this is bricked off. Okay, nothing here. I guess I'll go back downstairs. Oh wait, I can't go back downstairs because that was downstairs. Oh, here we go. I had to get like on top of the door. All of us falling crazy for things to get change our body, and this is our rant about it. Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about. Now you have to decide, do you listen to your body to rest or to the Goku poster on your wall telling you to go even further beyond? Even Goku rests, okay? He had rest days. He knew the importance of taking care of your body. Yeah, your body will literally tell you when it's at its limit. You will collapse. It has happened to me before. There are days where I've been stubborn. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm perfect and I always, you know, do what my body says. Sometimes my mind can be like, you know what, I feel fine. I feel good today. I'm gonna like keep going. And then when I attempt to keep going, my body's like, girl, I told you. And then we fold. And I'm like, you know what, you did. You absolutely did tell me. I just refuse to listen to you. My bad. hearing... Is the breathing me, or is there somebody here breathing? That is also bricked off. Ooh, damn, this place is way creepier in person. Of course it is. Well, duh, it's an abandoned school building, you weirdo. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, reflection. Ooh. Smoky! Those look like legs? Ooh, I can get on the desks. Yes! What is that? Those look like legs. Oh, it was legs, but to a stool. I thought they were like human legs. Okay. Hold on. Let me get a headset because I think that's what I need. Give me a minute. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, perfect. This is so much better. Okay, alright, now I'm hearing the background sounds. Okay, okay. Headphones for elevated experience, guys. Imagine being in a horror setup like this, but you're allergic to dust and you die before the monster gets you. Can you just like imagine the ghost or the monster like standing over your body like, the fuck do I do now? I feel like I would be embarrassed. If I died in front of a ghost, am I gonna join them in the afterlife, or are they gonna reject me for dying so quickly? This doesn't open. Alrighty. Damn, what the fuck happened here? A tornado? Oh, you were trying to make a joke. Sorry, VS. It went whoosh over our heads. Ooh. My Pilates rant. Oh my god. So, as I said, Pilates is becoming like the new CrossFit. But the thing about Pilates is that it was created... Oh, what is this? Ah, so this is the entrance. Why the hell did I come through the back? I don't know. It's where you showed up. Anyway, don't criticize me. We're inside, aren't we? The fuck? You're being too judgmental for a video game character. So Pilates was from my understanding, the creation of Pilates was by, his name was Joe Pilates. So there's an actually guy named Pilates. And he created it as a way to help people feel better, but it was for like people in a not so privileged community. And people have been using Pilates for years. The way he developed Pilates is to strengthen you and to help people, you know, just recover. Wait, that's weird. Why are the lights still on in this area? How do we know they're on? What if they were just dreaming? And so lately, Pilates has been taken over by a community of white women influencers who don't know anything about Pilates and are claiming to be Pilates instructors. But if you follow their videos, you're gonna get hurt. There's a lot of people who claim injury following these so-called influencers' routine because they're not professionals. They're just like, oh, I know a few Pilates moves, so we're gonna make videos on it, you know? And I mean, they're just being these fake instructors. And not only that, but these Pilates studios, I've been seeing Pilates studios open up so much, and they're charging so much money. Like, what do you mean it's $500 for a membership? What do you mean it's $50 per class? Like, you are gentrifying an exercise that was meant for a lower income of people. It was supposed to be accessible for everybody. And these, like, Pilates influencers and so-called instructors, they get upset if people come. Why'd the lights turn on? Home. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. That looks like a face over there. Hello, Sunny. Welcome. But they get upset that people are complaining about their prices. They're like, Pilates is a privilege. It's exclusive. And if you can't afford my prices, then you need to go somewhere else. And it's like, first of all, I will go somewhere else. I'm going to go somewhere where there's an actual professional Pilates instructor and isn't trying to charge me half my rent. Like, are you crazy? All right, I'm starting to see images in the shadows. This is spooky. My grandma and Italian pasta. Oh, I love Pilates noodle. My mouse keeps getting stuck. Okay. So these Pilates craze. Like, I love Pilates. Like I said, I'll do like Pilates in the morning, or I'll like, you know, sprinkle it in between my workouts, like a quick Pilates stretch, or I'll even do a whole 40-minute Pilates class. Again, depending what my body asks for. Like, I love Pilates, but I just hate the fact that it's being taken away from its original purpose. It's becoming a new CrossFit craze. And these Pilates studios that are opening up like crazy, I anticipate they are going to be closed sometime soon. I'm hearing like water dripping. Is this open? No, I gotta go back that way. Who the fuck was that? Who's clicking? It sounds like someone's like clicking something on and off. Okay. Was that plant there? Let's try. Did I try opening this door? Well, I can't. There's something right behind it. I could have sworn there was a shadow of a man there. Wet floor. Okay, that's the side of the gym that I was trying to open. Can I go in? Look at all this. Somebody's banging on the door. Alright, this seems like a perfect spot to sit for a bit. Just listen and feel if anything's here. You're trying to trick me. How do I sit? I forgot the toggle for sit. Oops, that's not the toggle for sit. That's the Windows toggle. Q, W, jump, shift. I'm just gonna push all the buttons. Oh, that's the flashlight. Let's not do that. S for sit. Oh, over there. Ah. Alright, let's sit and listen. Alright, ghosts, come on out. I'm just sitting here. Not like I've got anywhere to run, right? Excuse me, sir? From experience, never, ever challenge a ghost. I did that before and I learned my lesson and I highly regret it. And I spent the rest of my life regretting it and I will always apologize. My bad. I'm sorry. What if I turn off the lights? Let's turn off the lights. What's that noise? What is that noise? I've been hearing it. It's like tripping. Sounds like knocking. Hey, hello? Who's there? Come on, I can hear you. If you're another explorer, come on out. Oh, this is spooky. Ooh. Okay, maybe I wouldn't mind a jump scare. I think that would be more straightforward. Oh, sounds like someone's walking. Shit, I'm out. Alright, whoever you are, I'm leaving, okay? You coward! You challenged the ghost, and then the minute the ghost is showing you a sign you want to get up? E to get up. Goodness gracious. Leave the place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can we open this door? No. Can we open this door? And no. No. Okay. I can't open this door? It's cracked open. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's the bathroom. Oh, it's a flashlight? Someone left their flashlight here. Can I take it? Toilet seat. The flashlight's pointing to over here. But if I like... Ooh, it's spooky! Ooh. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let's get out of here. There's nothing here. Oh, those are the wires. I'm trying to listen. I'm hearing different noises. What if I just walk faster? Was that a child? I heard speaking. Sounded like a kid. Oh, did I try going this way or were the doors locked? Door was locked. Okay. Let's turn around. More epic videos. Love them. Thank you for sending. Okay, maybe I can exit through the entrance. Okay, I cannot exit through the entrance. What the fuck? Okay, okay. I hear children! But I don't see children. Alright, here's the exit. Now where are we going? Ooh, I'm back home. Ah! Don't tell me we brought the ghosts back home with us. Ooh. Alright, what do you want to do? I want to explore your home. Is this your backyard? I can't turn on the lights. Okay. I can't open that door. Is that me? I don't have a reflection in here. Ah! Look at the birds. Wait, I love this fridge. It's so old-timey. It's classic. I love it. Eggs. Are you having eggs for dinner? I've had that before. Oh, wait, also pizza. Okay. Bread. Nice. You have a nice setup here. Toast. Okay. Some cereal. Let's explore the rest of your house. Very nice living room. Door does not open. Alright, I guess we can't go in there. I'm so thirsty. Oh wait, I think there's some soda in the fridge. My little soda pop. Open. Soda. Oh my god, I love the retroness of this. We're drinking caffeine? Alright, okay, we're not sleeping, are we? Can I close it? Alright, let me take a bath real quick before going to bed. Okay. Is it this door? What's this one? It's the bathroom. Why would I close the door? This is my bathroom. Okay, I like this porcelain tub. In the bath we go! Alright. Ooh. Ooh. We got a little leg action going on. Hey. And hands. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a person. That is a chair. That's weird. I've explored so many abandoned places and never felt scared or in danger. But earlier there was this heavy feeling, like a deep fear, that just made me leave and go home. Because you challenged the ghost! And they answered. Okay, maybe I should have closed the door. Now I'm a little frightened. Also, is the game laggy to you guys? Do I need to switch to PNG mode? Because I can, if it's not like super good. Okay, dog barking. Do I have a dog? What's up with those dogs? They're so annoying. They're dogs. They bark. Okay. If it's laggy or choppy. Okay. I'm gonna try doing PNG mode. Hold on. Let me jump to PNG mode because I feel like it's doing it for me too as I play. It's not just affecting stream. So let me switch over. Okay, I am now a PNG. Now let me make myself a little bigger. Hopefully this helps. So sorry for switching to PNG mode, but it's affecting the way I'm playing the game too, not just the stream. Oh, that is so much better. Okay, yeah. Oh, let me also close this thing as well. Maybe that'll help too. Perfect. Oh yeah, so much smoother. At least for me. Are you falling asleep in the tub? That's not safe. You need to not fall asleep in the tub. Ma'am. 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 Okay. Yeah, you're gonna drown! I felt like I was being choked. That seriously scared the hell out of me. Well, wow. Okay. It's much better. Amazing. Perfect. Okay. Well. Yeah, let's get up. Okay. I guess I'm just tired. I should change clothes now. Yes, ma'am. Aren't we gonna drain the tub? That's how you get mold. I'm just saying, that's how you get mold. Can I close my door? I don't like sleeping with the door open. Okay, never mind. I guess I have to. Ooh, changing noises. Okay. Are we a woman or a man in this game? Yes. What's in here? Is this my closet? Turn off room ceiling light. Okay. Room ceiling light? That? Oh, that one. Okay. Off. Turn off bed lamp. Okay. Can I go to bed now? Alright, time to sleep. Yeah. Well, I can't see the bed anymore. Oh. If I go to the side. There we go. How to get close to the bed. That explains why we can't see our reflection. You don't want to get... Yeah. Can't see reflection? You won't know. You are whoever you want to be. Finally, I'm so tired. This is gonna be a long-ass sleep. Turn off the rest of your lights. And close your blinds, because what is that? Why do people leave their blinds open? Okay, okay. Sleep. Sleeping. I like the sleeping progress bar. Like, there are people, like, even in my apartment complex, it'll be, like, at night, and I see that their blinds are wide open. I'm like, you do know we can see you, right? Ooh, the first experience. Very nice. Like, during the day it's fine, but at nighttime? Come on. Close your blinds, please. What's going on? Why can't I move? I can't even talk. What is this? It's called sleep paralysis, and it's a bitch. Last time I had sleep paralysis, the ring girl came to visit me. Scared the shit out of me. Oh. Okay, it's still kind of warpy. Dogs are barking. This is when you close your eyes and go back to sleep. What the fuck is that? I feel like I see two things over there. Like up top. Or maybe I'm just hallucinating. Oh god! It begins! The game is effective. What the fuck was that? It was on the floor. And it just dragged that way. I'm not crazy. Okay, I am crazy, but I'm not that crazy. game is affecting my reality. It's starting. Oh. You're trying to distract me. Something's gonna be over here. Oh god. Is it gonna be like that movie where the lights flash on and off and then like a figure gets closer every time the lights are turned off? Cause I don't like that. Oh my god. Okay, we'll just keep watching. Well, this is scarier than the jump scare. Oh, a different light turned off. It's moving. It's gonna get here. What the fuck is happening? Who's there? Do you see anybody there? We're being haunted, damn it. You brought the ghosts with you. You were too cocky, and now they're going to teach you a lesson. It's in the room. I feel it. I sense it. It's here. That wasn't it. That was a car outside. Oh god. Where are you? I can't do anything. No me puedo mover. You're here. You're right here. I know you are. You're at the foot of the bed. You're right there. You're right there. I can see you. I can see you, but I can't see you. Oh god. Alright, well, while we're waiting for this ghost to make a move, I have a question. So if you haven't seen on Twitter, there was a I'll tell you how it started. Let me pull it up, because I think it's an interesting conversation. So Lawrence Fishburne says he would like to play Professor X in the X-Men reboot. So Lawrence Fishburne is a black man. Professor X is a white written character. And of course he's a great actor. Not saying he's not a good actor. He's phenomenal. But the topic of conversation is Professor X need to stay as a white casted character? I say yes. And I think it's because of how his character is and how it plays well with Magneto. So Professor Xavier, as great and kind and nice as he is, him being white gives him that privilege and that he's naive because of his privilege. And some people were arguing, saying that, well, we can just make him rich and living in a gated community. And that still doesn't work, because even if you are rich, successful, have status of power, if you are not white, your skin color is going to be the first thing that people notice. It's just an unfortunate fact. I mean, look at the people of power now. Look how they're criticized simply because of their skin color. They may be up there sitting with the most powerful people, with the most iconic known rich people in the world. They can be up there. They can be extremely rich too. They're sitting at the same table. And yet, their race is still the first thing that's being noticed in these spaces. And that is what makes Professor X's character flawed, because Magneto knows he's also a white man, but he is a Jewish white man, and he went through the Holocaust, so he saw the worst of people. So him and Professor X's difference is a good play with each other. Magneto knows, listen, people suck, they're never going to accept mutants. But Professor X, he's like, well, yes, they can. I mean, they can accept us for sure. And it's just it's that dynamic that works with them staying white characters. you can't bring in a non-white actor and have the same privilege that Professor X has, because Professor X looks like a normal person. He's a mutant, but he can play it off and nobody's gonna know a difference. He can't take off his skin because he doesn't have to. There's characters like Mystique and Nightcrawler who can't change their appearances, who can't blend in with the normal world. And that's the point. That, like, Professor X can blend in and nobody's gonna know he's a mutant and they're gonna accept him. And not only that, but he is a disabled character as well. And of course, you know, it's his choice. However, you can't have the same privilege of a non-white disabled character and a white disabled character. Already, non-black disabled people face even more discrimination than the white counterparts. That's just fact. It's an unfortunate statistic. I can't see Professor X's morality and his character being portrayed properly by someone that isn't white, simply because that's where his faults come from. It's his privilege. And Magneto, yeah, we can change Magneto's race. Like, I feel like that'd be okay. But I would argue, I would like to keep Magneto white, simply because he counters Professor X well. They're both white men. However, one has seen the prejudice and the hate, and the other one still is like, no, everybody can love us. We can have peace one day. So I feel like having them both be white characters and keeping them that way is very important for their dynamic. You have these two white men with different ideologies. Versus if you change Magneto, there's a woman there. I know she's there. There you are. Haha. If you change Magneto, yes, you can. I mean, he can have like different backgrounds, but I feel like if you change him, the audience is not going to take him as well as they would if he stayed white. Because I feel like if you bring Magneto's ideologies into a non-white character, the audience is going to say, oh, he's just playing the race card. Oh, it's because they're not white. Oh, it's because of their skin color and not that they're mutants. They're going to look past the mutantanity and focus on the race. Versus if you keep Magneto white, it kind of like really drives the force forward that mutants really are discriminated against. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't know, maybe people who read more comic books and know more about it may have a different opinion. But I saw that conversation. I thought it was just an interesting topic, something we could chat about. I feel like when race it plays a critical role for the character, you shouldn't change it. Like the Little Mermaid, I don't give a... Hi. Hello. Hey, who are you? Who are you? Say something. Come on. All right. Well, she's gonna stand there. So like Little Mermaid, I don't give a fuck that she was race swapped. It's a mermaid. Her being black or white had no effect on the story whatsoever. She still meets a prince human and falls in love. The end. You can't do that with all the princesses, though. For example, Mulan. You cannot race swap Mulan. Her being Chinese is important to the story, specifically a Chinese woman. And Tiana. Tiana is one that you cannot race swap because, again, her race and her character are important to the story. You have to remember, Tiana was in, what, like the 1920s? So this is like before any civil rights, and she's busting her ass and she's being denied, even though she'll like have the money and she was promised, you know, space for her restaurant. She was denied. My closet's opening. Who the fuck are you? Oh, it's a covered thing. Okay. All right. Are you going into my closet? Do you want to look at my clothes? Is that why you're here? You want new clothes for the afterlife? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Take it. But yeah, like Tiana. Oh, what the fuck? She's crawling. She's crawling. Oh my god, she's crawling. Are you at the foot of my bed or are you at the edge of my... Oh god. Oh yeah, headphones recommend for a heightened experience because that was creepy. Oh god. You guys promised no jump scares. Hello, Jesse, welcome. Oh, there she be. Oh god. We're just gonna keep an eye on you. I like your hairstyle. Okay, never mind. Take it back. If you hate it, I hate it too. But yeah, like I said, Tiana, she's definitely one you cannot race swap. Like, if you were to bring a white person and try to put her in Tiana's character. Let's say you have two people, all right? One is white, one is black. And they have the same background, same economic struggles, everything. The same as Tiana, same background as Tiana in this white character. However, if both of these go to the people trying to get the space for the restaurant, who do you think is going to get denied? It is going to be the black character because of the time, and of course people are prejudiced. So it doesn't work to change Tiana because the whole premise of her working hard was to get that restaurant space and then for her to be denied. Like, where the fuck did you... Why are you in bed? Did you follow me because you wanted to sleep on a comfortable bed? Okay, alright. I mean, I get it. The school was creepy. But, like, you can't just climb up in my bed. There's a couch over there. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, I feel like if the race is important to the character story, you can't change it. You gotta keep it. Again, Little Mermaid, I don't care. Snow White, I don't care. Their race is not important to their character or their story. You can change that. That's fine. People that were throwing a hissy fit are so annoying. You agree with the Little Mermaid. No one cares about that. But Starfire live action, yes, we do care. Yeah, we care. Because their race is important. That's what people don't understand. And then they get so upset because something's changed. You agree, feel that using privilege as a sole reason is a bit off as comic. Xavier isn't as naive as in the movies. Huh, true. Oh? I could see that, yeah. See, this is why I wanted to have a discussion. So many different opinions. So many different backgrounds and voices. I love it. I love when we can have discourses like this. I love the whole back and forth of conversations of different topics. It's so fun. Hello, John. Welcome. Yay! Texas. All right. That's my home state. Oh, she's gone. Did you not like that I was talking? You were trying to get some sleep? Where'd you go? This is a long night. Usually whenever it's like first night or something, it goes pretty quickly, but this is a long night. The times that I've had sleep paralysis, it's never really lasted this long. I'm not challenging. You bitch. Okay. False advertisement. I got a jump scare. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? You want my bed? Fine. You can get back into bed. You can stay there. But please, don't do that again. I'm gonna move this over here. Am I awake now? Am I awake? I'm awake. Okay. hell was that dream? That was seriously terrifying. That wasn't a dream. You're being haunted. Okay, let's check the closet. I really need to pee. Oh my god. Okay. What if we're still dreaming? I don't know anymore. We are gonna pee. Oh, are we gonna... Oh, I was gonna say! Oh, we are gonna just hang out while you pee. I mean, we did that while you showered, so why wouldn't when we pee? You didn't... I didn't think we were gonna actually hear you pee. Oh god. I mean, great news for fetish content people, I guess. Stand up. Are you even gonna wipe? Okay, the fact that you sat down to pee means that you are a girl. Can we... If you're not gonna wipe, we need to take another shower, cause... Ew. I'm hungry. You should have eaten your food earlier before it went bad. You just... Okay. What are we gonna eat? You didn't even wash your hands. Are we gonna sit at the table? There we go. Sit. It's just bread. I don't think... Chapter 2, there's something wrong. Okay. He's not as good as a person as he is in the movies. Really? Okay. I don't read comics very much. So, yeah, correct me on some things. Enlighten me. This is weird. There's something off, but I can't quite tell what it is. We're still sleeping! You see that? The wallpaper is warpy. Either that or you need to really fix up the place. Oh, cool. Okay. Alright. Well, we ate. It's still nighttime. What was that? Please close your blinds, ma'am. I can't turn around. What door is it? There's a door that opened, but I can't turn around. Why can't I turn around? Oh, God. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, the lights turned off, the lights turned off. I'm still dreaming, I'm still dreaming, I'm still asleep, I'm still asleep. I'm gonna face this way. You've returned to Texas for the other big race. Ooh, what big race? I knew it wasn't just a dream. Screw this. Well, what are you gonna do? Leave your house? Okay, you say screw this, but you're not getting up. So maybe you don't mean it. So are those your pajamas? Get up. Oh, you can't get up. You're paralyzed. Alrighty. And she's in the kitchen. Yeah, in fanfiction, where the character out of character or they change them a bit too much. Yeah. Sometimes people, like, when they write I'm totally for fan fictions, but sometimes people write the character so way off base that it's like, this isn't fan fiction anymore. This is just your new OC. Which is fine. If you want an OC, create it. I love OCs. Fuck this shit. This is seriously terrifying. Then get up! Oh, I got up. Okay. Oh? I'm on the floor? There's nothing under here. Okay. Well then let's get back up. You can move, so stand up. Okay. I hear a noise and it's behind me. Okay. I can't move, so we're just gonna have to stare into the abyss. Come on, Miss Ghost. You followed me home. Sit down. Have dinner. Have the other piece of toast that I did not eat. I hear clicking. I hear clicking. Alright, let's see. While we're waiting for her to haunt us. The Dice Event at MD is back. Yes! With all the trick stars, all the poor souls having to deal with. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I love it. Oh my god, maybe we'll play tomorrow. Oh yes, we have Cheeseman. I love that y'all can see the Cheeseman now. She's holding me down. But I already went under the table. There's nothing there. Girl. Ow, fuck that. Well, you're done. We checked under the table. There's nothing there. But I guess maybe she is. She's holding me down. France and Madagascar Gen Z has replaced their corrupt governments. Way to go. Way to go, Gen Z. That's like, what, this is like the 3rd or 4th country that did that? Nice. Whoever you are, just leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. That's not true. You challenged them in their home. You told them to come up to you. They did. And you disturbed their peace. So you actually did do something to them. Sorry. Ooh, Nintendo got hacked. Leaked future products and how it wants to handle Pokemon games. With lawsuits against Palworld ongoing, Nintendo is planning to release their games every year up until 2029? Oh, that's not gonna go well for them. What do you mean every year? Okay, hold LMB to close eyes. Oh, okay, there we go. Scared meter? Ooh, spooky. Okay. Are we done? Can I move now? Nope. Still stuck. Do you want pizza toast? There's eggs on the stove. I can make fresh ones. Cereal? You want cereal? Are you a cereal person? Cereal for dinner? My mom was a cereal for dinner person. Sometimes I do that too. It's just a nightmare. That's horrifying. Yeah, it is. It is horrifying. Get up. Oh. Did I never leave in the first place? What happened? Ugh, my head's killing me. Oh my god, am I still here? I never left! It was all just a dream. Or am I dreaming that I'm here? Now I'm even more confused. I thought I got up. My flashlight doesn't work? Oh, fuck. Oh no. Okay, let's go towards that light. Damn it. No, 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 no. Oh no. Okay. I remember the layout. I ain't going in there. Oh god. I know there's a flashlight in the bathroom, but I literally cannot see if I go that way. Oh god. I do like that the stuff stops me. Very realistic. Okay. Can I not turn around? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go this way. And then to not lose sight. And, okay. I'm gonna walk this backwards. Kind of. Alt to use the microphone. I don't want to do that! I don't want to talk to anybody. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, I lost. Oh, my plan did not work. Okay, there we go. Alright, looks like it's just... Alright, how about I try to get that flashlight in the bathroom? I feel like that might be my only... I'm gonna attempt. Fuck, I can't see though. Oh. Is that a light? Can I borrow it? There it is. Pick it up. Oh, thank God. Why did I pass out here? I can't remember anything before this. This is so weird. You don't remember that creepy ass dream we just had? Or maybe we're in a dream. We're in a dream. I don't even know anymore. Oh God. Oh, no wonder I got stuck. Alrighty. Wait. Wait, no. No. Wait, no. Oh no. The way I came in was this way. Son of a bitch. Ah. Okay, let's look in here. Alright. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go to the frickin' gym. Maybe I can open this door now. Oh God. Nope, okay. The ideological battle between Xavier and Magneto is a difference in how the human race should evolve. Ooh. I think the human race should go through an evolution. A nice one, not a genocidal one, but like, you know, one that could benefit in a good way. A good evolution. Who's there? Cut it out. Yeah, cut it out. Cut it out. I didn't see anybody here though. What if we go up? I think in the tea channel it should stay in case anybody like wants to add in some 2 cents. You know, they want to drink tea over the topics. I heard something squeaky. would be a door hinge. Is it this one? No, it's coming from this way. Okay, let's go this way. Which one is it? It's getting louder. Is it a stall? Oh, yeah. Hello? Oh. Please, stop it! Escape the building? I can't see shit! How do I escape the building? Oh, okay. Okay. I can't get out of bed. Oh, fuck. It's been 3 days without sleep. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. You can't go days without sleeping. You're gonna make it worse. Now you're gonna give yourself a sleep-deprived delusion. So, congratulations. You've screwed yourself. Oh, God. The Trump administration admits that U.S. won't benefit from the $20 billion bailout for Argentina. The reason the person for the bailout have connections to companies they want to take over and abuse the Argentinian market. Of course, I believe it, 100%. Oh, God. And the Republicans' chat got leaked. Oh, is it a bunch of Grindr messages? Because I believe that. With everything in it is disgusting mini. Oh my gosh, 18 to 40-year-olds in power getting a huge backlash. Oh, God. I don't even want to know what's in their group chats. I feel like it's the most heinous, disgusting things. Okay, I'm literally pressing so hard. And it didn't work. Stay silent and still. Got it. Although, I don't know about the silent part, but okay. Oh, I'm supposed to stay still. Oh, and I'm not supposed to talk. Oh, fuck. Okay, I won't talk, but I'll move around. Okay. This is the part where I stay very still. Think she can hear me, can she? Supposed to stay quiet when there's spooky shit happening. Wait, can they hear me or? She's watching TV! Girl, electricity is not cheap! Turn it off! Go to sleep! Oh, I need to get up and turn that shit off. She's gonna waste my electricity. I have a feeling she ain't got rent money. Do I have bill money? I don't think so. She heard me. Okay. Oh god. I heard something in my right ear. But I'm not supposed to move. I'm not supposed to talk either, yet here we are. Okay. It's basically another Cinder 100-page Google Doc. Oh god, absolutely. No. Ugh. I hear static. It's getting louder. Oh, I can see my feet. Okay. There's something in the corner of my bed. I think that was my towel. Is it just me or it's getting slightly brighter, like slowly? Okay. Top 15 Halloween costumes for 2025 according to Google. Glinda. Oh, I saw some Glinda cosplays from New York Comic Con. I saw pictures. Toothless. Ooh, that's interesting. Nurse from Silent Hill. Popular, of course. Nightwing. Ugh, I saw people talking about Nightwing costumes, and apparently someone is like, if you're gonna wear a Nightwing costume, please wear a dancer's belt. I have to agree with that. Please wear a dancer's belt. I beg of you. Hamilton. Lorax. Iconic. Elphaba. Ooh. Derpy from K-pop Demon Hunters. I wonder how they're gonna pull that off. That's a big one. I would assume the Soja Boy is like their demon version. A Labubu. Chicken Jockey. I see that. Baby Saja. Ah, yes. Jinu, Mira, Zoe, and Rumi. Ah, yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters. Not only are they topping the charts, they're topping your Halloween costumes. Okay. I know it told me not to move or talk, but remember that game that I played once and I followed the rules? And apparently I wasn't supposed to follow the rules, and that's why we didn't progress. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna not follow the rules. Ha! I was right! Anime voice actress Amy Kojimizu won a Beyblade tournament with Pegasus Blast despite being a beginner. I saw that post. Damn it, I didn't wake up fast enough. I saw that post. I was gonna share it with you guys, but I got busy at work. But yes, I saw that. Oh my god. She won Beyblade tournament with Pegasus Blast. That's amazing. Drink something in the kitchen. I'm gonna drink a whole bottle of wine is what's gonna happen. Maybe if I black out drunk, I won't have nightmares. It's just soda. It's because it had soda. See, there you go. It's that caffeine and sugar. You're not supposed to have that before bed. You know, that is true. I've been seeing a lot more content from Beyblade. How long do I have to keep experiencing this nightmare? Well, maybe you shouldn't be challenging ghosts in places that you're not supposed to be in. Alright, what are we gonna eat? Did she take your pizza? Oh no, it's still there. Do you need to pee? No. Okay. Open. What the fuck? Why am I sleeping like that? Wait, am I dead? Or is this one of those out-of-body experiences? Am I astral physics? No, projecting. Yeah, I just said that. Am I dead? I don't know. Don't worry, it's not over yet. It's the sleep paralysis demon. It made an appearance. That was loud. Wait, is that it? We hope you enjoy the sleep paralysis experience and we look forward to seeing you in our future games. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, so it's an out-of-body thing. Oof. Okay. I think that is it. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Now I kind of want to do the first one to see how that was. Alright, cool. Oh, right. I'm a PNG. Give me a second. Yay! I'm back in my moving form. All right. yeah, it was a good game for what it was. It was pretty cool. A lot of sleep paralysis things going on. Although when I've experienced sleep paralysis, I'm literally paralyzed. I don't have like nightmarish dreams. I just literally can't move. I'm stuck there. And it's scary and I hate it. Although I've had sleep paralysis because of a dream. So I've had like a bad nightmare. I know I've told you guys this before, but whenever I have bad dreams, I like train myself to wake up. But that doesn't always happen perfectly. So I'm in a state of paralysis sometimes when that happens. And when I wake myself up and I'm still not fully awake, I feel like completely paralyzed. Like I literally cannot move and I feel like that anxiety in my chest. Even though I'm no longer in that bad dream, I still can't move. Lately I haven't seen, like whenever I've had sleep paralysis, I haven't had it in a while, but I haven't seen anything scary when I wake up from a dream. But the last time I had like a true sleep paralysis, like I said at the beginning of stream, that girl from The Ring came out and it was frightening. I don't recommend. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend. Oh, about mutants. The reason mutants are hated is because scientifically mutants are the next stage of humanity, and usually when a new stage appears, the old usually goes extinct. Yes, yeah, people are afraid of the change. They're afraid that since they don't have the mutant powers, that they're gonna fade out and they're not gonna be relevant. But however, if the old goes okay, I guess this is like where I'm like, maybe because I just don't see the downside. Like, if I was not a mutant and I was a human, just a plain human, one, I'd be jealous. I'm like, why don't I have cool powers? But also, two, if this is the next step in the evolutionary chain, if me being a human goes extinct, I'm not gonna be alive to experience that. Like, I'm already alive, experiencing my life and living life and enjoying it. in this world with mutants. So I'm gonna live my normal human life, and then eventually, if the mutants are the next step, I'm not gonna be around to witness the end of non-mutant humanity, so I'm good. It's like when they say the sun's gonna explode in the thousands and thousands of years, and I'm just like, I won't be around for that, so hey. Does that make me like not concerned for my fellow man? I don't know, but yeah, exactly. Evolution takes thousands of years to take hold. It's not gonna be like, oh, the mutants are here, we're gonna die immediately. Like, no, it's gonna take time for it to like completely process. It just doesn't make sense. But then again, hatred towards another race or another species in this case doesn't make sense to me. I feel like maybe I think that's a normal thing. Hating someone else because they're different is not something that registers in me. Even though it once, thank goodness you learn about it because it was sudden and random. Ooh. Yeah, they can be scary if you don't know about them. Sleep paralysis is horrible. Whether you see something or not, it's absolutely scary. Like just laying there, even not seeing a creature or your quote sleep paralysis demon, you might not see anything at all, but just the fact that you can't move is frightening on its own. In the common person's head, the extinction will come from the mutants. So they think that the mutants are gonna like purposely cause it and not have it be like an evolution thing that takes time. Is that what I'm understanding? Because that's how it's registering in my head. I like how you put common person. Ooh. Magic the Gathering is getting flamed for presenting this question in their survey. What are they asking? To what degree did negative influencer commentary impact your perceptions of Magic the Gathering, Marvel Spider-Man before the set released? Negative influencer commentary. Oh. The argument is Magic the Gathering blaming on content creators when a collab set doesn't sell as much as they wanted, which is being interpreted as they blame shifting onto the base that is responsible for most of the free advertisement they get. That is insane. So they're saying, were you influenced by influencers? Did influencers influence you into hating something before you even like got to see it? Like, is that what they're really asking? That's such a stupid question. If something flopped, it flopped. Like, take ownership, take responsibility that you released something that people did not want. It's a lesson. Like, you can't blame the people that were advertising if the content that they're advertising isn't up to par. That's not their fault for them to release honest reviews. Look, influencers can be annoying and they can be money grab scammers, like, don't get me wrong, but the point of an influencer is the fact that they're not these corporated bot people. They're supposed to be quote relatable. Like, they're supposed to say, hey, I went to the fucking Walmart and I bought this throw pillow and it's really nice and it's really great for the price and blah, blah, blah. They're supposed to be just like you and me, right? Giving their honest opinion without being paid to give a positive experience. Again, that was the whole appeal of the influencer. So if they're not liking the product and it's like a consensus, then maybe it's just not great. And then you have people who try it out for themselves and they're agreeing with the influencers, like, yeah, it's not that great. Listen, again, influencers can be bad, but I do follow good influencers, some that are like not scummy and don't do bad things. Like, I do follow certain fitness people, but that's because they have degrees in actual science behind their fitness and everything, and they support a lot of what we talked about earlier. And I do the same with like cosplay influencers, anime influencers, all of that. I follow the ones that have genuine reviews and actually do things for the community. They're not gonna sell out if you pay them to. And I seen when someone sells out and they try to force something that's bad and they're trying to convince you for it to be good, and they suck at it. It's horrible. You can see right through the facade. I remember there was this one beauty influencer, it was a few years ago. They gave her a product to review, and she tried to be so nice with this product. She didn't want to be like super rude about it, but at the same time, she had to be honest in her review. And she did give it a chance, and she tried it, and she did the makeup. Like, everybody was seeing her using the product on her face, and it wasn't doing what the product was supposed to do. And so finally she gave up, and she was like, listen, I've tried to make it work. I've tried doing different primers, different sponges, different ways on how to make this work. She's like, either I'm not doing it right, I'm missing something, or this is not a good product, and I cannot recommend this to any of you guys. And instead of acknowledging that it was a bad product, the company was like, oh, you just got a defective palette, we'll send you a new one. Like, okay, you know what? That actually happens. You can probably get a defective palette, defective item. Great. So they sent her a new one, and it was the same thing. And here's the thing, she wasn't the only one saying this. She was just the one that was the most nice about it. And she was like, it's still doing it. You sent me a whole new palette, and it's still doing that. You're gonna tell me you sent me 2 defective palettes? That doesn't make any sense. And the company was like, well, you're supposed to do this, this, and this. You're not doing that. Like, they basically what Magic the Gathering is doing. They were like blaming her for like the lack of sales. But it wasn't even just her. It was other influencers that were like, it was an eyeshadow palette. I remember what it was. It was an eyeshadow palette. It wasn't doing what it was promised to do. It was supposed to be super pigmented. It wasn't supposed to have a lot of residue, but it wasn't, it just wasn't up to par. And they were like, everybody's doing it wrong. Nobody's putting the eyeshadow correctly. They're using the wrong primer. They're not blending the way they're supposed to. Like, I'm sorry? Okay? Just, you made a bad product. Sorry. And then you at the time when you would go to their page, you would see their paid people putting it on flawlessly and effortlessly. Like, this is how you're supposed to do it. And like, the paid people on their page somehow magically did not get defective palettes, and everything was working the way it's supposed to from their marketing videos. And it's like, okay, clearly this is an edited marketing video. You've paid somebody, we can tell. But the actual people who are trying it in front of their cameras, in front of my face, it's not working out, babes. Like, it's a bad palette. Sorry, you fucked it up. Take this lesson and learn the next time. And I see Magic the Gathering is now pulling that same thing. It's like, yeah, it's the influencer's fault that people didn't like it. They already had a negative review. Like, you gave it to influencers to try to kind of get it, to get people to get hyped up about it, and yet it didn't do that. Not only that, when you give influencers these things, they're going to show people exactly what it is. So they have the product, and they're going to show it to their fan base. Even if they don't say anything, I can read the card for myself. I can see what it is. I have my own eyes, okay? I can have their whole video on mute, but as long as they're like putting it in front of the camera and I can read and I can see the cards and everything, I can make my own opinion. And I can be like, yeah, this is shit. I don't have to listen to what they're saying. I can see for myself that it's not great. Like, they don't have to say anything. I see it. And even if I do hear something negative from influencers, from the ones that I follow, I always like to give it a try myself, because maybe it'll be different for me. It's like a movie. Whenever I see like people, like Rotten Tomatoes has like a really low score, people like, oh, this movie sucks, I'll watch it and I'll enjoy it. Like, did the movie entertain me? Yeah. It may not be the best quality, the CGI may be terrible, but I liked it. Yeah. I don't have that movie critically acclaimed eye, but I was entertained and I liked it, so I liked the movie. Yeah. So it happens. I'll see it for myself. So I'm pretty sure there are other people who are the same way. It's like, okay, I see the reviews were bad, but you know what? Let me take a look at it myself. Now, they can agree with the review, or they can be like, no, actually, I think something different. Like, I understand where they're getting the negative review from. Like I just said, I understand, you know, a movie may not be the most critically acclaimed or Oscar worthy, but I get where the critics are coming from. But I liked it. I can see people like also saying that too. Like, it happens. But when you have such a negative review already before it comes out, it's not the influencer's fault. All right, it's like, and this is so shitty on Magic the Gathering's part. Oh my god, like they're just deflecting. It's basically snake oil salesman complaining about, honestly, people warning others about their products. Yeah, like people were warned and they went to go check it out themselves anyway. Like, here's the thing. If people did not check it out for themselves, how would we know that there was a negative connotation? Like, how did you know people were being so-called influenced if they didn't go and check it out? Because it was at, what, New York Comic Con that they, like, did the set, right? I believe so. So people still went to go check it out anyway. Even with the negative reviews from the influencers, people still went to go see it themselves. And they had their own perceptions of it. So you can't put the blame on that. Like, they still went to go check it out. They still saw with their own eyes. And when they see it with their own eyes, there's two things that could happen. They could say, oh, yeah, I see what the influencer was talking about. Or two, oh, okay, well, I have a different opinion of it. Come on, man. This is so insane. Like, this is such a ridiculous take on their part. Have they, like, commented back on it? Or is this just, like, a recent development and we'll see them comment something? Oh god. Exactly. A good product will shine through critics, and yeah. There have been things that have gotten negative reviews from critics, and yet people still love it. It's happened before. Like, we've seen and we see something get released, and people, like the critics, these acclaimed people, like, ugh, this is terrible. But then the people actually try it themselves. It's like, oh, well, yeah, cool. It's like K-pop Demon Hunters. Sony didn't see any success through that. So what do? They sold it to Netflix. Netflix saw the potential, and now here we are. Like, people loved it. Doesn't matter what Sony thought. Netflix released it, and we're all obsessed with it. It's crazy how the soldiers who liberated Magneto's camp were Wolverine, Captain America, Bucky, and Nick Fury's dad. Ooh. Also, Mr. Immortal is considered the last stage of evolution. Oh, and Fate itself said he will be the last thing in creation even after time, space, and death. Ooh. That'd be kind of scary, like seeing what the last stage of evolution is in front of you. But also kind of interesting, because, like, again, evolution takes so much time to get through. So if I had the opportunity to see somebody that's, quote, the last stage of evolution without having to wait all those thousands of years or having to, you know, die before I see all that, I think I'd be, like, satisfied. I'm like, oh, so that's where humanity's going. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Maybe because I like having conclusions to things, I don't know. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's just the way I think Everyone remembers the drama of the Shield Hero and Goblin Slayer, people saying it's bad and not to watch it. There's time the critics are out of pocket about their opinion, the times they're right. Yep, I was told not to watch Goblin Slayer. Now, Shield Hero has its ups and downs. I didn't really enjoy the second season as much as I enjoyed the first one. I feel like I don't know, there was just something about it that didn't capture me as much as the first season. But Goblin Slayer, amazing. Like, I was told, don't watch it, it's horrible, it's terrible. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna watch it anyway because I have my own opinions. I liked it. I enjoyed Goblin Slayer. And then I recommended to my cousin, and he came back like 2 days later after binging it all. And he's like, I absolutely love this anime. I'm like, right? It's great. So, yeah, people were like jumping on their ass for some reason. Darling in the Franxx is one where everybody was like praising it, and I'll admit I liked Darling in the Franxx at first, and then it went to ass. However, I can admit that it went to ass. There are people still to this day that say Darling in the Franxx is peak because of 02. They're blinded by this cute little anime girl who's underage, by the way, so please stop drawing her in suspicious situations. I don't care that she's not completely human. Stop doing that. Anyway, but there are still people to this day that are like loving that anime and constantly recommending it. Now, I only recommend it up to like episode 12. Stop watching after that. But there are animes that are like that. People love them, and you watch it and you're like, why? Or people hate it, and then you watch it and you're like, this is amazing. It happens. Yeah, I love Goblin Slayer. You can't imagine being the only thing left in existence. I know, that'd be scary. For him. For Mr. Immortal. Not for me, though. We're gonna have a Mr. Immortal, so I'm just gonna, you know, bounce out with the humans. My answer to everything is that I'm not gonna be here. It's not my problem. I did that earlier at work today. They're like, this floor is like moving to a different floor, so there's like boxes and stuff everywhere, and they're like, yeah, like we have to like move everything and pack and and all that stuff, and I'm like, wow, have fun, I'm gonna go home now. I mean, I had to move floors a few weeks ago, so I already did that. That was my problem. The Ring doorbell, the sharks didn't take it, and now look at it. Yeah, it's everywhere. There was another product. Was it Scrub Daddy, or did Scrub Daddy... I feel like Scrub Daddy didn't. The sharks didn't like that one either, and now they're like super successful. I like Scrub Daddy. I don't know. I have the sponges. I also like their marketing. It's great. But yeah, again, people will listen to critics, but at the same time they want to see it for their own eyes. Now, I have met some people who do follow and listen to critics religiously, and they won't even give something a chance, but I rarely meet those kind of people. But they do exist, unfortunately. But I always say, just give it a try. Yeah. Ooh, let's go through a few of them. Yeah. Ooh, read the manga ending for Darling in the Franxx. Oh my god, is that something that they changed anime-wise? Okay. Good to know. I did not know that. Yeah, maybe I'll read that ending. Is it better? Alright, let's see what else we got here. Women make up 48% of gamers per ESA. Yes, I did see that. I thought that was great. But then some people are being stupid, saying that playing Candy Crush and other random puzzle games on your phone at 2 a.m. doesn't make you a gamer. What the fuck? I think if you play a game, you're a gamer. Like, that's so stupid. And then people are saying the other 1% is an alien. But there's someone asking, why are you fighting in the comment section? That's also my question. Why are you fighting in the comment section? Mobile games don't count. Mobile games absolutely count. You guys know I was obsessed with Love Live before they ripped it away from my hands. That took hours. That was dedication of me training my girls and getting their outfits and also giving them my money. But like, that was a game that I absolutely loved passionately. A game is a game. And if you are going to stay up late waiting for something to drop, whether it's mobile or PC or something, or you're just playing for fun, doesn't matter. You're playing games, okay? You guys, it's like people imagine gamers and they think like Call of Duty or some shooting hardcore game. Last I checked, Sims is also a game, and so is Barbie. So if I want to play Barbie for hours, I am a gamer, because it's still a game. Barbie has a lot of PC games that I played as a child, and they entertain me for hours. I love them. You just know the manga ending was... Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. I hope it's better than the anime, because the anime made me want to rip my eyes out. Oh, yes, iconic Japanese game designer Tomonobu Itagaki has died at age 58. He was best known for making Ninja Gaiden 2004 and Dead or Alive. May he rest in peace, and thank you for these iconic games. Mobile games count your hours, will not be wasted. Exactly! 100%, exactly. Ah, yes, I did see Walmart partners with OpenAI so people can make purchases directly through ChatGPT. I saw that earlier, and somebody made a comment that completely reflects my opinion, and that is, can't you people do anything without AI? You can't even make a grocery list. You can't even buy your own groceries. You can't even, what's next? You're not going to be able to breathe without AI? Can't you people do anything? Come on. And yes, that Pokemon video is circulating again because of the lack of voice acting. Yes, I remember when it first came out. I'm not a big Pokemon player, which you guys all know that, but I did see this clip when it came out and people were absolutely wrecking on it. And when I watched it myself, I, as a non-Pokemon game player, was expecting to hear a song, not somebody mouthing words to just background music and no sound coming out of their mouth. Now, I get it, Pokemon's not a big voice acting game from what I've seen, but if you're gonna have like a music scene, maybe make a special exception, especially with all the money that Nintendo has, you know, that we see with all these lawsuits and bullshit patents, there you go, patents. You guys clearly have the money to pay a voice actor for this one scene. You can pay for that. You absolutely can. You have the money. Don't be greedy. Well, that's their thing. They're greedy. And then lastly, Sia. Oh my god. I was talking about this earlier. Sia's ex-husband is seeking over $250,000 a month in spousal support. Daniel Bernard, a former doctor, argued in court he needs the money to maintain his luxurious and upper-class lifestyle. Homie, you were a doctor. You can't support your own luxurious lifestyle being a doctor. How did you fumble yourself that badly? Like, are you just a horrible doctor? Do you not have a good practice that you can't support your own lifestyle? Like, you are so greedy. And I was reading it earlier too, because we were talking about it. And she was, according to him, she was the breadwinner, the sole breadwinner. What do you mean the sole breadwinner? You were a doctor. Just because she made more money, she made millions because it's Sia, doesn't mean you can't also have a job and be a doctor. I'd assume that if you're a doctor, you want to help people. So you became a doctor to help the people. So why are you not helping the people? Why are you not living up to your medical oath that you take? That's the real question. What made you stop being a doctor? The fact that your wife was making millions of dollars? Was that your only purpose? Because if it was, then I don't want you as my doctor. Maybe you shouldn't be a doctor if that was your only interest in being a doctor was the money, and then your wife made more money so you quit. That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you, Mr. Daniel Bernard. Shame on you! Everybody throw tomatoes at him. Yeah, get humble. Seriously, take responsibility over your money. Like, there's a reason why rich people get prenups. This is one of them. Look, if you're gonna get a divorce and you're gonna split things, he's still gonna get money from the divorce. Obviously. Take the money that you're gonna get and just stop. Just go. Just leave. Because right now you're sounding very sad. Nobody's gonna be on your side from this, Bernard. Like, nobody's gonna support you in this. I think you have a very bad public outlook now. Digimon has had voice acting for years. Pokemon should step up. Yeah! Oh, there's a new Digimon game coming out. And I believe they have voice acting. Wow, would you look at that? What's next? Pokemon's gonna come after Digimon. Oh god, I can see that happening with the way they're doing Palworld. Palworld is planning to do voice actors! Yes! Amazing. Beautiful. I love to see it. Oh, the Digimon game is out. Yes! Okay, I saw like posters and stuff about it, but I didn't see when the release date was. But yeah, so exciting for the Digimon fandom. You guys get a game, yay! What I liked about Digimon is that after like they evolved, they devolved back into their cute little creature forms. I thought that was adorable. I'm like, okay, so I don't have to walk around with this giant monstrosity of a creature. They can go back to being this cute little pocket handheld thing. That's cute. Yeah. Because, like, not that I don't like, you know, Charizard, but sometimes I want my Charmander small and cute and cuddly, a little baby. I want my little baby back. And then when it's time for a big scary fight, you can turn into a Charizard. I did like prefer that on Digimon over Pokemon. Yeah, Digimon knows people love the small version of their creatures. Yeah, we only need the big ones to fight, but bring back the small ones for, you know, casual occasions. Way to go, Digimon. Pokemon, leave them alone. Just gonna put that out there. People loved Palworld and they came after them. People have been loving Digimon, and now that they're getting confident with their lawsuits, we gotta defend Digimon here. A new Pokemon game out. Is that the farming one? Or was that one? I think that one already came out. What new Pokemon game came out? New Pokemon game. Ah, Pokemon Legends Z through A. Oh, not A through Z. Z through A will launch on Nintendo Switch systems in late 2025. It arrives October 16th. That was yesterday. Okay. What the hell? Why are you saying late 2025? I mean, that's accurate, but you should have said October 16th. Go away, Google. You disappointed me. Oh, yeah, it came out yesterday. I wonder what the reviews are. Guess we'll take a few days for them to play, and we'll see what they have to say with these Pokemon content creators. What their verdict is. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, evolution is also different as Pokemon. Evolution is just more growing up. Yeah, true. Very true. It's so terrible, the graphics are terrible. It crashed on Switch 1, no voice acting, the city is terrible and cramped. Oh no. Man, that's why they want to get rid of Palworld. Oh god. So disappointed. I'm sorry, Pokemon fans. I'm so sorry you guys have to go through this. I'm gonna check on my brother. He likes to play Pokemon. I'm gonna send my condolences to him. Actually, if he's listening, sorry. Sometimes he listens. he's here. I'll send him a greeting card. Silent Still 2! Very spooky for the sleep paralysis. Thank you for making the game. Now I'm curious to see what Silent Still 1 was about. Ooh. Tomorrow! Now I'm interested in the dice event. So we'll play some Master Duel tomorrow. Right. Yeah, I want to check out what the dice event is. A screenshot comparing the new game to Digimon. Oh yeah, please. You play to explore ZA's One City. Ooh, nice. One City. Okay, yeah. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for hanging out with me today, and playing this spooky game with me. I hope you all have a great night and have sweet dreams. Bye!